Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to my channel, Chemistry with Sir Ehsan. Today we will discuss specimen paper year 2023. You know, its time is 1 hour and we have 40 MCQs. There is no option. You have to attempt all the questions. Periodic table is given at the end of this paper. So you can consult the table for atomic masses, atomic number, group number, period number, etc. Let's start with it. The first MCQ is stearic acid has a melting point of 69 degrees centigrade. A heated sample of a pure stearic acid is cooled and the temperature is recorded every minute for 30 minutes. A graph of the results is shown. Uh, from the graph, it is very clear, as he is saying, stearic acid is cold, so it is a cooling curve. You might have studied in 9th class, heating and cooling curve in kinetic particle theory. So it is this question is taken from that topic. So now go for options. Which process occurs between 8 and 12 minutes? Boiling, no, because we are cooling it, but he is saying boiling. Boiling means change of liquid into a gas. Condensation, it is a change of gas into a liquid, but we are given with a liquid already. Then freezing. Freezing is change of liquid at a temperature of 69. So here in the graph, it is 69. So at melting point, its two states are existing, liquid as solid. Here is the liquid. When we're moving from high temperature to low temperature, state changes from liquid to solid, as it is clear from your graph now. We have marked it. Option C is correct, but you can also insert option D, which is melting. As melting is again a heating, so this option will also be rejected. So boys, you have to go for all the options first. Otherwise, there are chances of error in your answer. Please read the question carefully by giving a little bit more time, but keeping in mind how much time is given to you. Understanding of the question is the part of your examination. If you don't understand the question, please don't try to select the option because there are chances that you will lose marks here. And now go to question number 2. Which statements are correct? The volume of a given mass, the volume of a gas at constant pressure increases as the temperature increases. This is basically Charles' law, where he says when temperature increases, volume will increase. So they are directly proportional. This is correct. We will mark it. When the pressure of a gas is increased, the particles move closer together. Definitely, it is common sense. When you put pressure on gases, or the particles come close because they have sufficient spaces in them. The pressure of a gas at constant volume decreases as the temperature increases. Now, this will be rejected because by increasing temperature, kinetic energy of the molecules will increase. When kinetic energy will increase, the molecules will have more speed. They will exert pressure. Okay. The pressure will increase definitely. So this option will be rejected. So option 1 and 2 are correct. So then we will go for option B. All other options will be rejected. Boys, when you try to understand the questions options, then answer is very clear in front of you. So now go for question number 3. Which substance would diffuse most quickly? First, option A and B, carbon dioxide, are given. Option C and D, neon, are given. So the difference is only the temperature. CO2, its relative molecular mass is 44. 12 plus 16 into 2 will be 44. Neon mass is 10. Why I'm doing this? Why I'm calculating relative molecular mass? If you have studied the topic diffusion, your teacher might have told you the factors affect diffusion. There are two factors. One is temperature, and the other is relative molecular mass. Although nature also matters, but here two options are working: temperature and relative molecular mass. If you see the temperature, uh, option B, option D have the same temperature. Similarly, option A and C, but definitely A and C will be totally rejected. Option B and C, when temperature is same, then we will go for another option, that is a relative molecular mass, as carbon dioxide is heavier because its relative molecular mass is greater than neon, which is 10. So at 25 degrees centigrade, neon will move faster. Its rate of diffusion will be more as compared to carbon dioxide at the same temperature, because CO2 is heavier. Lighter gases diffuses faster. Option D is 100% correct. Now, question number 4. Which diagram shows the arrangement of particles inside a balloon containing a mixture of the gaseous nitro nitrogen and oxygen? Option A, it has monatomic particles. Option B has diatomic particles. Option C has diatomic particles. C has diatomic. Option D has again diatomic. But if you see at room temperature, nitrogen is N2, oxygen is O2. So both atoms of oxygen and nitrogen will be similar. O and O, N and N. I'm not showing the shared electron because the question is not relevant to covalent bonding. Just telling you that for nitrogen and oxygen, both atoms will be similar and both are molecules. Option A is rejected because here they are only monatomic. One atom is there. Then option B, they are diatomic. Both are different. Like this is different from this one. So although they are different, but still they are not properly mixed with each other. So option B will also be rejected. Uh, as he is saying, it's a mixture. In mixture means they are uh, totally randomly mixed with each other. So option C should be correct because here you see both gases, they are completely mixed with each other. Double dot is for nitrogen, which is colored black. The two uh, dots which are not colored, that is molecule for oxygen. This is the molecule for nitrogen. Option C is 100% correct. Option D is not correct because each molecule has different atoms, but nitrogen has both similar atoms and oxygen has similar atom. Oh, option C is 100% correct. Question number 5. Ion Q positive 2 has 3 complete shells of electrons. Why is the examiner saying these are 3 shells? Just marking the number, electronic configuration very well. It's 8. 3 shells, but all are complete. You say calcium, its atomic number is 3. Electronic configuration is 2, 8, 8, 2. Magnesium atomic number is 12. Electronic configuration 2. Oxygen atomic number 8. Electronic configuration 6. For sulfur, it is 16 to 8, 6. Okay. Now, first two options, A and B. Calcium and magnesium belongs to group. From the electronic configuration, it is clear. The outer shell have same number of electrons. Option C and D, oxygen and sulfur, both have outer shell more than half filled. Half filled usually take it as 4 for elements with atomic number more than 10 or more than 7. Uh, so both are nonmetals. So this will not be making positive ions. They will be making negative ions. Option A and B are left. So in option B, you can see if we remove 2 electrons to make magnesium ion, 2 shells will be left. But we need 3 complete shells. Okay. So option B is rejected, C is rejected, D is rejected. Only option left is A. See, if the outer shell is electrons are removed, 3 shells are complete. Okay. Hope you understand this question. Please work on all the MCQs, all the options, then try. You will automatically reach the answer which is 100% correct. Okay, let's move to question number 6. The symbols for 2 ions are shown. Fluoride ion, the sodium ion. Just work on, if you can work on this. Boys, if we say about electron, how many electron it has? And atomic number 9, proton 9, one electron 9, but it is minus. Due to minus, it has one more electron. That's why electrons are greater than proton number here. They are 10 now. Similarly, sodium has positive ion, is a positive charge carrying ion. So it will have one electron less than proton number, which is 11. Now electrons are 10 here. So both the atoms have number of electrons. If we say about neutrons, 19 minus 9 is 10. 21 minus 11 is 10 neutrons. Okay. Now go for the question. It will be easy for us now to select which option is correct. The fluoride ion contains more electrons than sodium ion. No, both have same number of electrons. Easy to detect. The sodium ion contains more neutrons than the fluoride ions. Its option B can be seen, but you'd see if I have not done this the work before, how many neutrons both of both sodium and fluoride ions have, then might be I am able to mark this question as correct. But as both have equal number of neutrons, this option is also rejected. The 2 ions contain the same number of electrons as, yes, they have same number of electrons. This option is correct. Let's go to option 4 as well. The 2 ions contain the same number of protons. No, you see from here, that's a proton number was 9, other has proton number 11. You understand? Now, question number 7. Two isotopes of chlorine are Cl35 and Cl37. Using these isotopes, how many different relative molecular masses possible for the compound with the molecular formula CH3Cl3? Basically, this formula which is given, it's a derivative of ethane, and ethane react with chlorine in UV light. So there are 3 chlorine atoms bonded to carbon atoms. Cl, 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 and others are C. There are three Cl atoms, two isotopes. If we see all Cl here, they carry masses of 35, and this is one option. If all these three Cl carry 37 relative atomic mass, then we have another option of 37 on 35. This is second option. Then 2Cl35, 2, and 1 is 37, 1. Option, we got another option, 3. But then if we have 37 as 2 and 35 as 1, we got fourth option. So if we use all these combinations, 4 combinations, we will be having a different relative molecular masses. So the correct option is C because it has 4 options. No other option is possible. Hope you understand. What happens to an atom of group 2 element when it forms a compound with oxygen? Option A, it bonds with 2 atoms of oxygen. So group 2 element has electron in outer shell. It can lose 2 electrons. Oxygen belongs to group 6. It needs electrons. So there's an option of, let's say we can take an example of magnesium minus 2 plus 2. The ratio is 1 1. So no 2 oxygen. Oxygen bond with oxygen. It bond with 2 atoms of oxygen. No, magnesium bond with only 1 atom of oxygen. It receives 2 electrons from an atom of oxygen. Magnesium, oxygen gains electron. Oxygen does not lose electron. It is a non-metal. It shares 2 electrons with an atom of oxygen. Not possible because metals always lose electron and become positive ions. It transfers 2 electrons to an atom of oxygen. Yes, option B is correct. All options. The last MCQ we will do today will carry from MCQ number 10. Ethane, C2H6, and ammonia NH3 are covalent compounds. The dot and cross diagrams for these compounds are shown. We need to think, read carefully how many shared pair electrons are there, how many atoms are there, how many hydrogen atoms, how many carbon atoms, how many nitrogen atoms are there. Which statements are correct? A molecule of ethane contains twice as many hydrogen atoms as a molecule of ammonia. Ammonia has 3 hydrogens. Ethane has 6 hydrogens. So 6 is the double of 3. So option A, 1 is correct. An unreacted nitrogen atom has 5 outer electrons. As nitrogen belongs to group 5, there's 5 electrons in outer shell. Is correct. Unreacted nitrogen is not N2. Keep in mind, it is N. Although in nature it exists as diatomic, but 2 atoms have reacted together to make N2. In this case, if he is saying unreacted, it is atomic nitrogen. In a molecule of ethane, the bond between the carbon atoms is formed by sharing 2 electrons, one from each atom. In a molecule of ethane, the bond between carbon atoms, let's say these carbon atoms, is formed by sharing 2 electrons, one from each atom. Yes, it is. Each carbon will be sharing its electron with another carbon, as there are 6 hydrogens in case of ethane. So You see three bonds are with hydrogen atoms. Only two electrons can be shared between hydrogen atoms, between two carbon atoms. We will go for option A. Hope you got something from my lesson today. I would like you to subscribe my channel, and inshallah, this way I will carry on solving the papers which will help you in the coming examination. Thank you, boys. Take care. Allah Hafiz.